Okay, welcome to the greenhouse. This is our tray filling station. We've already prepped it a little bit and we've already started filling a little bit, but this is kind of the process that we like to do. We know today that we are doing our alliums, the rest of our alliums. We already kind of started with that, but we looked at our plan. We know exactly how many trays we need. So we pre-prep the trays, carrying flat 200, carrying flat 200, carrying flat 200. Then we will fill all of them just like this, scoop on, spread out, and did a nice demonstration of that already. Then we carry them right over to our seeding area with our seeds in our nice labeled little package. We already have our materials out with our labeling stuff, and we will fill all the trays and then put them into the germination chamber, which is our Inception style greenhouse within a greenhouse.
I take them, press them up against the dirt, grab a whole bunch, and spread it over the top. I break up the chunks. We don't want chunks. They get kind of annoying. And I'm going to spread it around. Make sure every cell is gently full. I don't pat it down. We're just sliding it across to fill every cell. And then I'll push it off to the side, do the edges, and voila, we have a 200 full and ready to seed.
Great.
This is day 2 of seeding. We're seeding onions today, and we're going to use 200 as trays. And the first thing I'm going to do is I filled it up gently, then I'll use my fingers and press in just about a 1/4 inch. I'm not compacting that much, just making some space for the seeds. Little 1/4 inch deep well. I like to do all 200 cells before I start sitting down to seed. Okay, we're ready. And I like to take my packet, pour them in my hands, and I can grab as many as I need pretty easily because I have nails. David likes to pour them in a cup. For these specific ones, we're putting 4 per cell, and once they germinate, we will thin them down.
Scallions. Oops.
Yeah, scallions is 6 to 8 per cell. We don't keep these in our heads. I mean, at this point, we've done it so many times, we kind of know, but usually we have the plan next to us. We have the plan on our phone, too, so we can always look there.
Yeah, this is exactly why you need the plan, because I would have screwed up.
I looked this morning, to be fair.
Good. That's what you should do. So just to give a kind of overview, kind of the whole process, right? You look at your plan, you gather all your materials, which Anne has already done. Then you set up, like we just showed over here, you set up all your trays that you need to do for the whole set of plants, this case alliums, onions, and so you know exactly what you're doing before. It's like we have 5 trays. Once we're out of the trays, we know we finished. You know, you don't have to go and count and whatever. You just make it easy during the whole process. Okay, in the greenhouse, kind of finish off the seeding process here. We're gonna kind of go over what we do to water. So I'm gonna swap the camera around and show you my technique. We actually had people asking about this in our presentation today, so we're just gonna give it a whirl and talk a little bit about it. It's the last stage in that seeding that we were just talking about, so we're gonna get this clip and put it in there. Okay, so here we are in the germ chamber. We're gonna talk a little bit about watering. I technically don't really need to water right now. Probably a little bit won't hurt. I'll demonstrate kind of the motion of the spraying Maybe not exactly on the plants, but I'll give it a little taste. You can see our scallions are doing pretty well, germinating. These are coming up too. They were seeded the same day. I'm not sure why they're not. I mean, they're coming up. But anyway, so always purge your hose. It's cool out today, so it doesn't matter. This is probably like nice for me right now. You can go like full speed. I don't really want to do that. So I'm probably gonna stick with this right here. And it's like a sweeping motion. So we're trying to simulate the rain there. Like I said, I already watered a couple times today, and it's not like super sunny or anything. But I wanted to demonstrate that. And the other kind of thing here, it's like, it's probably okay. You know, you can see that I'm moist, I'm wet, but I'm not like pooling or saturated. So that's kind of a good thing. Like I said, I didn't want to do too much. That was probably even too much for today. But they'll like it when the sun comes out. Yeah, you definitely want to avoid like pools of water on your trays. You really want to make sure you get the edges good. Those are the hardest things to keep really moist and wet. So yeah, we'll kind of go from there, and then we'll lock it up and check the weather. I think it's going to be somewhat chilly tonight, so you know, we'll throw some more heat in there and kind of keep it going.